This video brought to you by barking dog and city noises because she was barking too much, so I had to open the door and she's still barking anyways. Hello and hi! So right now I'm dog sitting. I'm gonna have to make a lot of pauses when I make this video. As you might notice, I don't look the same, and I finally put those pictures up. I've been living here for over a year, and I thought, why not? Let's learn how to use a hammer. Here's the joke though, I used command hooks instead because I had no nails to hammer into the wall. Obviously I haven't been on YouTube for a long time, but I also quit social media for the last 4 months. If you're using social media as heavily as I was, I quit cold turkey. Sort of. I sort of broke when I was on my cleanse sometimes and did a little creep, but only on celebrities, so it wasn't that bad. Anyway, it's another video for another time. Here I am to talk about something that I have been putting my heart and soul in. I started working for this startup and I just wanted to share with you 5 things I learned working for a startup. Life lessons, not like actual business things, because I am not at liberty to say yet what I've learned business wise from these people because they're the greatest people on earth and I'm just like, what am I doing? What am I talking about? Business? That startup is called CUCU Covers. We make decals for debit cards, credit cards to bank cards. It's exciting. I like it. I'll talk more about it later. You should check us out on Kickstarter. Link down there. Also, can you do annotations? I'm saying that right now. Probably, if you could see by whatever link situation is going on. Otherwise, it's down there. Anyways, continue talking. I'm getting sidetracked. So the first thing I learned about working in a startup is that it's a great platform to start yourself up, literally. It's a crazy good exposure. I have been working at a bank for the past 3 years and just recently getting more into design and marketing. But in that, I'm not really getting a whole lot of exposure. And luckily, working for these guys, we work out of an incubator. So I just get to be exposed to all the other companies as JQ, the designer girl, video girl, human who knows how to use the computer, and that's about it. Don't tell the others. I really don't know what I'm doing. I'm just making up as I go along. That's a half joke. Please don't fire me. A place to expose yourself to other people wanting to just do work and get stuff done, and it's awesome. The second thing I learned about working in a startup is that it's an incredible place to grow. You get to increase your workload at your own pace, so you get to realize this is what you're capable of doing. If you can't do it, then you're the only person there to pick up the slack, and then you're the only person to say, yeah, that's more or less than I can handle. It's a huge thing to understand about yourself. Either you're just like, fuck it, I can't do that piece, or yeah, I can do that, and then you just die. And you don't want to do that. That sucks. Figuring out what I actually like to do, and figuring out what I can actually see myself moving into. And since you're not working with a whole lot of people, you get to see like, this is where my value lies, and this is what I like to do. So you can sit in it and you can work on it, and then suddenly, you know, you're just doing stuff, and it's freaking amazing. Especially me working with 3 other humans, I get to be like, I have no idea what you're talking about, and be honest about it, and be like, can you tell me what you're looking at? Because more often than not, they love to tell you what you're looking at. Startups are an incredible place to grow because everybody's approachable. Everybody expects that it's a startup and you're starting up. You're starting how to be, and to be is to be nice to other people. I'm pretty certain that's how Shakespeare said it, right? Bringing me my third point, that your opinions matter in a startup. You have so much value in a startup because most of the time you take up like 20%. I'm really bad at math. That's not right. That doesn't make sense. But I mean, you take up a really big chunk of this company and its culture and its decisions. Even if you are just like the intern, you still are like, you're still a human there. When your opinions matter, your decisions have so much more gravity. If you make a decision and you screw up, you get to learn from it from the start to the beginning. That shit won't go unnoticed. Same way your victories are going to be celebrated. Your fuck-ups will also be there for everybody to see, so it really forces you to sit there, be like, this is my problem, how am I going to solve it, how can we solve it, and reach out to who you can and just move on and be a better problem solver, because everybody wants to be a better problem solver. Everybody wants a better problem solver on their team. That means problems will be fixed better than less problems. Maybe not less problems, but I mean less catastrophes. Everybody wants less catastrophes. I personally want less catastrophes. I don't know who... Number 4, working in a startup fosters this culture of really hard work. So you get to see what you directly put into it, and eventually you get to see what comes out of it. We're a startup pre-launch, meaning I'm not seeing people walk around with my product. I'm not seeing anybody talk about it. We just sort of had to work really, really hard before we could see it come back. But then once you see it come back, holy macaroni! Ah, the dog's barking because she also thinks it's macaroni. Luna thinks it's crazy that I'm seeing success. That's why she's barking so much. And that's why I can't film this video, and it's been like a million years since I started filming it, and I've been doing pretty good with my takes, to be honest. On that macaroni train, the last life lesson that I've learned, being at a startup, in an incubator, with CUCU, all of that in general, it's all about who you're with. Since you're only working with so many people, the way things work is very dynamic. One day you might be working really heavily with one person or the other person, person, or you might heavily be working with like only one person. You get to really enjoy the ebb and flow of people and how that works in the grand spectrum of business. When you work so closely with other people and you have trials and tribulations with them, the triumphs are that much better. So speaking of triumphs, we finally launched our product yesterday. I'm filming this on Wednesday. This is probably gonna go out on Thursday, and so we launched it 2 days ago. 2 days ago! Right now, we have a Kickstarter. Some startups don't do Kickstarters. I know a lot of them don't. Us, that's what we're doing. It's exciting and I love it. I know that this is separate from what I learned at a startup. This is me talking about my startup and talking about what I've learned, and I'm learning that a Kickstarter campaign is fun because we launched it and I'm so proud of it, and you should check it out because I designed the assets for it and we worked so hard on it. The people I work with at CUCU, Deepak, Kunal, and Nate are my family, and we took on an intern to shoot some vlogs who is my literal family, Joshi. I love it. We get to work with all these awesome people day in and day out, the incubator on our videos, and it's great. So you should check it out if you'd like. And yeah, that's it. I learned a lot the past 4 months. Being off social media rocks. I'm gonna talk about that in my next video. Hopefully it won't take another 4 months because our Kickstarter launched now, and then now I have time. No, I don't. That's a lie. I really don't have time. Past me was lying. Future me is realizing now I don't have time. Do you hear this dog barking? This is just a culmination of my life. Time now, so maybe I can post some more. I really want to post this thing about social media because I learned a lot about life and being off social media. Everyone should try it. Being off social media rocks. Hope you have a nice day. Love ya! Bye! This is the end slate. I'm gonna talk. The dog's gonna bark. We're gonna get over it. You should click my bubble at some point to subscribe because that would be nice. If you want to see me teach you how to apply CUCU cover, you can check that video out that direction. Actually, I don't know if it'll be this direction. If it's this direction, the video will be somewhere around somewhere. That's Lena saying bye as well. Hope you have a good one.